Main event time. I've been following this company for quite a while. They're called Super Queen Costumes. They're on Instagram and stuff. You could find them. And they've done a bunch of Kamen Rider cosplays. They do Transformer stuff as well. It was one of the first places I'd found on Instagram that did full Kamen Rider cosplays, and I thought that was really cool. And I was like, man, one day that's gonna be me. And then it just wasn't. It was never in the cards. They're all pretty expensive. But it was my birthday the other day. I was talking to my wife and she goes, you know what? Your birthday's coming up. Just because you joke about it all the time, how about you buy a CSM? And I was like, man, a CSM would be so sweet. I feel like the OCSM is probably too much money. Insane amount of money. There's so many parts to it too. So many different coin sets, metal sets, that I was like, nah, maybe not. And then I thought to myself, well, I could get the Sengoku driver CSM, but I already have a Sengoku driver, and that's like $300. What else would be $300? This was about $300, and it's something I've wanted for a very long time. It's not a Shinobi helmet. Why on earth would you think it's a Shinobi helmet in this stream of all streams? Why do you guys have to stun lock me like this? Full disclosure, it was gonna be build hazard form. And the reason I didn't get build hazard form, I didn't think it would display well. It's very, very big. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited right now. I'm gonna cry. I can see the top of it. It's a full-on Revice helmet, and that's just gonna get displayed in my house now. Whoo, boy. Everybody's telling me to put it on. I think there's like a certain way you have to go about it, because there's like Velcro and stuff in here. It definitely won't like just fit on my head right off the rip. My head will definitely fit in here if I pull it apart and do it. It's a cosplay helmet, but it's not like, I don't know, all those 3D printed helmets I've seen. It's not very heavy at all either. It's ABS plastic, so it's a lot thinner than most. I have no idea how I'm supposed to put this on. It looks like it has magnets glued in here. Here's another shot of it closer up. It's literally just gonna be displayed on my mantle. I don't have enough money to like buy the entire cosplay, and I knew I was never going to. I just wanted this. And that's so damn cool to me. All right, so we're about 3 hours later right now, and I felt bad I didn't wear it on stream, so I just wanted to update you guys a little bit on the process of ordering the helmet and what I've found with it and everything. First off, I wanted to show you the whole magnet situation going on in here. As you can kind of see right there, it is very easy to pull off. The thing that I didn't expect and I wanted everyone to know is this is not like a 3D printed helmet scenario. It's ABS plastic, which is it's almost, think of it like a Halloween mask, but it's a bit sturdier than that as well. This is made for like cosplayers that are going to be wearing it all weekend and such and going around, and I actually figured out how to wear it, so I will demonstrate right now. I didn't want to pull this off on stream because I was so afraid it was going to break. It does feel really sturdy. I didn't want to break something that I paid so much money for. So you pull this front piece off, and the whole magnet situation. So I put on this Buzz Lightyear looking piece right here. Give me a second. Boom, and we're like that, and then this piece just snaps on. It's kind of terrifying when it does it, but the magnets are really strong. Ow, there it is. That's how it looks on my face. I think it looks fantastic. It feels good. There's not too much space in there. They didn't ask for any measurements for this or anything like I know they do with their full body suits. And this is kind of just a one size fits all scenario, but you can see already, because I've taken it off and worn it so many times, the paint is starting to kind of go away where the magnets hit, right in that area and right there. But when the full mask is on there, you're not really gonna notice that. It looks great from where it is. The box came damaged, obviously, from shipping. There was a kind of a dent in the side. So there was a small crack right there, as you can kind of see. And then there is a small cut on the other side as well, towards the bottom, which you can see there. All in all, not Super Queen's fault. It totally happens when shipping it. Speaking of shipping, I just want to point out the first message I actually sent to them went out on April 19th. And this arrived at the house last week, Tuesday, June 7th. A super fast process. Just to give you some actual numbers, the helmet itself was $285 US. The shipping came out to be about $80 US to my house specifically. They told me this and calculate the shipping afterwards, after the helmet is done, when you're ready to send it off. And all of it was pretty easy. I emailed them the email that they had on their website. I sent in a request through that. Usually they do full suits and everything. They also do pre-orders, and from what I understand, it is cheaper when they put out a pre-order to pre-order the helmet or the suit, whatever you want, than it is to just get one off rip. But they have a ton of costumes on their website, and I know they have some build cosplay. I know they have Kachidoki arms for Gaim. This is just, the Revice is the one I really wanted, so I ended up picking up this, and I'm super happy with it. Superqueen.cc is their website. If you want to grab your own, like I said, just know what you're buying. A lot of cosplay places will do like a 3D printed sturdy style helmet, almost like the legacy helmets that you find in your GameStop and everything. This is not that. This is purely made to be worn. You can kind of see the give that it has there. This is purely made to be worn like at a convention or displayed, because this doesn't look bad like this. It's not something I'm going to be taking off and putting on consistently all the time, or something I'm going to be banging against a bunch of stuff, but it looks great in display. And if I was to cosplay the whole thing, I would imagine this probably isn't too heavy to, you know, go around with and stuff. In terms of visibility, I didn't expect to be able to see as much as I do out of it, but I'm really happy with my purchase. This video isn't sponsored or anything. I just wanted to show you guys what you're getting if you order from Super Queen Studio. Thank you so much to them for being just amazing through this whole process. I've heard a lot of horror stories from people ordering helmets and cosplays from different places, and I've been following this place for a long time, so it's kind of a meet your hero situation. I'm really glad that they weren't one of those bad places. I would recommend going to them. I would go to them again if I was getting a full cosplay, because I know what I'm getting, and I'm very happy with it. So that's my first cosplay helmet. It is Kamen Rider Revice, and I hope it's not my last, because these are really cool to display and have this piece of a show that I'm loving so much.